What's up, everyone? It's Ronco Pop, and by now you've probably seen all the headlines and the YouTube videos and everything else that's out there that's going on right now with Batgirl. Yeah, I guess evidently, the big new boss over at Warner Brothers Discovery is saying no more. He's giving the new Batman or the new Batgirl movie the axe, and it's actually kind of interesting depending on the kind of reports that are out there. um it costs like anywhere between 70 million to 100 million, no, 70 million to 100 million or 90 million or something like that to to just film it. And evidently the audience thinks it's horrendous, so instead of trying to fix it or whatever, they're just saying, all right, let's just wash our hands of that. So that looks like what they're going to be doing, washing their hands. Batgirl is no more. And to be honest, you know what? It wasn't didn't look like anything I really wanted to check out. I was kind of interested in seeing, seeing how they used Michael Keaton. Evidently, he was coming back. Supposedly, he's still coming back for the Flash movie, but who knows? That might just get axed by itself too. But yeah, I wanted to see what they did with Michael Keaton, and I wanted to see how that played out over the long term. It could have been a good idea. You know what? My idea, going back to be when they announced Robert Pattinson and the Batman movie, and that I did see that movie, The Batman. I thought that was awesome. But when they first announced it, and then there were kind of rumors about Michael Keaton, like maybe coming back for the Flash movie or something like that, or doing something in the DC movies, I thought, oh man, wouldn't that be awesome to have Batman come back with Michael Keaton, have Robert Pattinson be a new Batman, and do their own little take on Batman Beyond. Because growing up, I loved that show, Batman Beyond. I thought that was so cool. Different take on the character, different stuff going on there. And I just thought, oh man, that would be so awesome. But of course, didn't go that way. I still think that would be a really awesome way to do that, to introduce a new Batman and all kinds of stuff. But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just drawing a Batgirl. Actually, the first Batgirl I remember from the 1966, I believe, Batman TV show. I would come home after school, catch these reruns, and yeah, like Yvonne Craig. Didn't know who that was at the time, but I was just like, whoa, Batgirl. She's awesome. She's pretty. That is very, very cool. And yeah, so this is going to be my little take here on Batgirl. But anyway, back to the movie. I don't know, man. It's just, it sucks because, like I said, I don't know that it would have done very good. And I'm like, I probably wouldn't have seen it with the new Doctor Strange. I went to see it, and it had its okay parts, but I really didn't like the second one. The new Thor recently came out, and I was not on board with that at all. I wanted to see what happened, and I wanted to see Thor's story. But what's the director's name? Takai Watiti or whatever his name is. Everyone loves him, and I just do not like that dude's sense of humor in his movies. I did not like Thor Ragnarok. I know like so many other people did. And I'm just like, no, that's not, I don't want to see Thor joking around all the time. He was okay here and there, but that is not what I wanted. So when, it was announced he was doing this new Thor movie, and evidently he's going to be doing the next installment too, I was just like, no, I'm out. I don't really have any interest in seeing that. And that's kind of how I felt about this new Batgirl movie. I wanted to see it, like I said, because of Michael Keaton. I wanted to see what they did. Wanted to see how they pulled that off. What did they use, time travel, or did they use a different Earth? Were they going to be introducing the multiverse in the DC movies, all that kind of stuff? That was really what I was really interested in seeing, and seeing how they did. I did not like how they changed Barbara Gordon. Didn't seem like a real reason when they cast Jim Gordon in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. For a second, I thought, oh, maybe they're linking them because he's black and the new Batgirl, is she black or Puerto Rican or something? Anyways, it doesn't matter. So I was like, oh, maybe they're going to link it that way. But then they said, no, the new Batman Robert Pattinson movie has nothing to do with the other stuff. So I was like, well, then why change her? When people and companies just change things willy nilly, you can tell it's just to, it's almost to prove a point. What point? Your guess is as good as mine, and most likely your guess is probably the same as mine. But anyways, back to the movie. It did not interest me. Now that it's officially, supposedly, not going to be happening, well, we'll see what happens next. Next up is going to be the Flash movie, and who knows what happens with that one because Ezra Miller is out of his mind right now, running around Hawaii or someplace, going crazy. So who knows what's going to happen there? Yeah, and then what do you got left in the DC movies? You got Aquaman. I'm still not a huge fan. Aquaman is one of my favorite characters, if you don't know that. I don't know what it is about him. I think it is just because that he has these water powers, and I like anything that has to do with water and sea life, and basically under the ocean is almost like a alien world. There's so much unexplored down there that the possibilities for good stories on that are endless. And so I like that. I just don't like, I shouldn't say I don't like, I'm not a fan of Jason Momoa's take on Aquaman, this surfer bro dude guy. So anyways, I'm still looking forward to the movie because like I said, I'm an Aquaman fan, but we'll see how it comes out. But then you got Shazam coming up. I really enjoyed the first Shazam movie. Really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that comes out good. I was looking forward to The Rock's Black Adam, but like I can't get past it's The Rock. Like, of course it's The Rock, but it just seems like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. When I see him, I see Tony Stark. I don't see Robert Downey Jr., When I see The Rock as Black Adam, like, I don't see Black Adam, even though I don't know the character that well. I see The Rock. I see The Rock in Fast and the Furious wearing a Black Adam costume. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes okay, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen because evidently this whole new guy, David Zaslav, or however you say his name is, he is supposedly going to town and he is going to be doing all kinds of stuff at DC and cutting checks to people and sending people home who don't deserve the money or who are costing too much or whatever it is. I'm not even sure how that works. That's a whole other world. But he's the man now. He's the guy in charge of Warner Brothers Discovery, and we'll just have to see how it goes. So it is a little bit of a bummer, even though, like I said, I wasn't really planning on watching Batgirl. I was interested to see what they did with Michael Keaton and how that was going to play out. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see. That's all you can do, right? That's all you can do. But anyways, I guess I'll just end this video here. And yeah, thanks for checking this out. And if you enjoyed this video, hit me a like and subscribe, please. Ring that bell for notifications if you've already subscribed. Hey, leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite version of Batgirl. Like I said, Yvonne Craig, always like probably my favorite. Then there's Barbara Gordon from the comics. I really liked the Cassandra Cain character. Damian Scott is like super cool artist that he was the first artist that I saw draw Cassandra Cain, and I was just like, oh, that's sick. So yeah, any other Batgirl characters you like, leave a comment down below. Let me know about them. And yeah, let me know what you think about this new movie news, the shakeups headed over at Warner Brothers, and what other stuff's going to be happening. Who knows? All right, I'll see you in the next video.
I'm afraid I'll have to put you to sleep until we reach the city, Batgirl.
To sleep?
So you won't learn the location of the Batcave.
All right, Batman.
Guard your face, Robin.
You know something, Batman?
What's that, Robin?
She looks very pretty when she's asleep.
I thought you might eventually notice that. That single statement indicates to me the first oncoming thrust of manhood, old chum.